And we're back, you guys. This be your boy Scotty, and this is my review on the season premiere of Love and Hip Hop New York, the most boring part of the whole Love and Hip Hop franchise. Before I get into the review, let me just say that this episode was whatever. It wasn't all that. It wasn't really eventful. Maybe because it is the first episode, but let me just say this. Love and Hip Hop New York has not been the same since season 2. Season 2 was the last good season of Love and Hip Hop New York. The reason why we can never really get into Love and Hip Hop New York and we can never give it a chance is because the revolving door of people that come in and out the show. We haven't had a consistent cast since season 2, where you had the likes of Chrissy, Kimbella, Erica Mena, Tierra Marie, Emily B, Olivia, Yandy, you know what I'm saying? You had a full cast of people, Samaya, all of those people. And they were, you know what I'm saying? It was a good chemistry, whether they liked each other or not. It was a very good chemistry, and it was nice to see, you know, the Chrissy versus Yandy beef, the Samaya versus Olivia beef, the Erica versus Kimbella beef. You know, it was a lot of shit going on at that time, and it made the show watchable. And not to mention, the cast just flowed together. But once half the cast left after season 2, and it only left Yandy, Olivia, and Erica Mena, you know what I'm saying? It became bullshit. So season 3, we got a whole new cast. Added in with Yandy, Olivia, and Erica, we got Winter, who did not need to be on the show. We got Rocky Thunder, who I like. You had Tahiri, you had Joe Budden, you had Dog Sheeta Ali. You know what I'm saying? You had L'Oreal. You had a whole bunch of new people on that season. Half that cast got chopped in half, and then that brings us to last season, which was a little bit of a step up with the whole Tara and Amina thing. But even then, you know, we couldn't really get into it because this was yet another batch of new people that we got a whole new cast we got to get into. Now this season we got a whole new cast. So if New York would let us get to know these bitches instead of constantly cutting people out, then maybe we would give this shit a chance. But the shit is just boring, and it's not really as good as Atlanta and Hollywood. Hollywood really came and upstaged New York as well. So whatever, I'm just gonna give it a chance though. Let me just start off with Erica and Sin. I'm getting so sick of these two fish eaters, I don't know what to do. First of all, they look like sisters, so incest out the ass. Number 2, I just don't like them. I don't like Erica Mena. I've never liked that bitch. I wish Naili would have whooped that bitch ass, but you know it is what it is. But I don't like Erica Mena. But they sitting up here talking about how they want to move in with each other, and Sin mad with Erica because she kissed Bow Wow and everything like that. And she talking about, well, you know, Sin, I'm just being an entertainer for my fans, and they go crazy. You got fans, bitch? Okay, whatever. So, you know, Sin just not really certain about whether she wants to move in with Miss Mena or not. So, Chrissy, this is a new chick named Chrissy, and she's with this producer named Chink Santana. And I remember Chink Santana because he did a lot of work for Ashanti. He worked on Keisha Cole's first album. And if you really want to know who he is, he was Keisha Cole's love interest in the I Shoulda Cheated video. So apparently he's with Chrissy, but he's going through a divorce with the mother of his child. They have not yet finalized the divorce, and Chrissy is pressing him to get that divorce final. But he feels like because there's kids involved, he wants to do it carefully and not just throw the divorce out there. But he's trying to take the proper precautions and the proper steps of the situation. So with that being said, this is pretty much like some bitch that he met while he was off from his wife. So he's technically still married, but he's with Chrissy. And you know what I'm saying? He wants to move to New York to be with Chrissy, but you know that's how the situation goes with that. So Cisco and Diamond. Cisco was recently with Jennifer Williams of Basketball Wives fame. He used to be with her. Diamond Strawberry is apparently the daughter of a baseball player by the name of Daryl Strawberry. And she lives in LA, but this guy lives in New York. And he's obviously produced for people like Tank and such and such and such and such. They've been together for the past 2 years, long distance. She wants to move to New York, but you can tell by the look in his eyes that he don't want that bitch nowhere near New York because they live in 3,000 miles away. So he got her on one end, and while he's in New York, he can do whatever the fuck he want to do. Fuck whatever bitch he want to fuck and keep it moving. Go to whatever strip club he wants to visit and everything like that. So with that being said, Diamond wants to move away leave her child, leave her family, leave everything to pursue a modeling career and to be with him. Bitch, I believe it's way more to that than just you want to pursue your modeling career. You want to be with that man. And some of you bitches are really, really dumb to leave your motherfucking child for the likes of a man who is obviously cheating on you. When you first brought up the fact that you was in NYC, that you wanted to move to NYC, he didn't want you to move there. You know what I'm saying? He did not want you to move there. Why? Because he want to have his cake and eat it too and do what the fuck he want to do. That's what it is. And bitch, you can't even see that, but I can already tell by the previews that you giving me stupid bitch. That's what you're going to be giving me. You're going to give me stupid bitch tease. Because you leave your family and your child behind for some nigga who don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? He already said that he's a different person in LA than he is in New York. In LA, he's your man, but in New York, he's the king around this bitch. He can do whatever he want to do. He got women all over the place. He can do whatever the fuck he want to do. So with that being said, he don't mean your ass no good. And the fact that you sitting up here risking your child's, you know, your parenthood to be with this motherfucker ain't shit. And I can't deal. I can't deal with it. Just for a nigga? Girl, bye. So apparently, you know what I'm saying, Rich is back. He meets up with Chrissy. And they talk about doing business together. But Chrissy says that she doesn't want Erica Mena to be a part of it. Simply because they have a history together. Apparently, Erica Mena was an escort for Chrissy when she was a madam back in New York. And they ran in the same circle of people. And she recently seen Erica and she was talking shit about her to her people. So now when she sees Erica, she wants to whoop her motherfucking ass or handle that shit or check her, whatever it is. So they trying to find models. Because apparently, Chrissy works with the modeling industry. So her and Rich are looking for models. Erica shows up while Chrissy and, you know, Rich is doing their business. Chrissy's already getting annoyed because, you know what I'm saying, he's going to go out to talk to somebody else. So he says he's not going to have her waiting too long. He's going to go out there and talk to whomever it is he's talking to. So him and Erica have this conversation about performance fees and the fact that none of the songs that she made any type of money, which I know they did. Who would want to buy a record of American Men? Whatever. And you know what I'm saying, she felt like he took advantage of her and he understood her concerns. So then Chrissy started getting fed up with the fact that Rich had her waiting for so long. So she come out there and as soon as she see Erica Mena, it goes haywire. She put her ass on blast, being an escort, whoring for her, and all types of shit. And it makes Erica pissed off to the point she wants to punch the bitch. The bitch put her on blast. So a lot of y'all, when I was at work, I was looking at the tweets just to see how the show was going. And I want to say that I don't have a problem with Chrissy. Y'all calling Chrissy messy and y'all saying that she a hating ass bitch. But honestly, y'all, I don't like Erica. So anybody that's on the show to take that bitch down, I'm all for it. Now, I might change my mind right now, you know, as the seasons go on. But I can't stand Erica. And I would like to see her be turned down a notch or two. I can't stand Erica. So that's that with it. So, Tara, Peter, and Amina. Apparently, Amina and Peter are expecting a little girl. And there's, you know, Tara, there's still some situations with Tara. Tara is still upset with Peter about marrying Amina and getting her pregnant. And now she doesn't want Amina around her kids. Amina feels like they should have Jameson and Cass around the motherfucking kids. And I do agree with that. Now, Tara, you can be mad at Peter all you want to. And you can be mad at Amina. But don't keep the kids away from each other. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Amina is still that man's wife. No matter how she came to be his wife, that's still his fucking wife. And you got to respect that. She's about to have his 8th child. Jameson and Cass need to be around their sister. You need to know that and you need to get out your feelings. Peter comes over to Tara's house to pick up the kids. And he wants to love up on Tara and everything like that. And you know, when she was working out with Maurice, it just seems like something was going on. Like, girl, ooh, whatever. So, he wants to love up on Tara. Tara, you know, pushes him away and says he made up his mind. He was with Amina. He needs to move the fuck on like everybody else is. Who gives a fuck, whatever. So, that's the end of that. So, with Yandy and Mendices, this was the best thing about Love and Hip Hop. Yandy and Mendices. Mendices get out of jail. And it's an emotional reunion between him and Yandy. And the next thing you know, they want to talk about surprising Lil Mendices. So Yandy and Lil Mendices is at the park talking on the bench, and they talking about inviting people. And the next thing you know, he gets a tap on his head, and there was Mendices, and Lil Mendices had this emotional reunion, and they cried and everything like that. I thought that was so sweet. And you know, I'm not the type of nigga to cry, but I wanted to shed me some tears when I seen that shit. So then they have a party. Yandy throws a, you know, Out of jail party for him. You know what black folks do when the motherfucker get out of jail after so long, they want to throw a party for him. So everybody, you know, they throw a party. We see Rocket Thunder in the background, and then you know what I'm saying. Everybody happy to see him here. They go to Las Vegas, and they get ready to get married. Now I must have missed something because I'm thinking that Yandy finna marry him, but when they get to the chapel, she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and I'm like, "What the fuck happened?" Maybe I need to watch that part again. But that's really my review on Love and Hip Hop New York episode 1. It really wasn't all that, but I'm going to try to watch it through the season or whatever. Now, I haven't seen Sorority Sisters yet. I'm about to watch that, but I don't think I'm going to be reviewing this shit. But with that being said, y'all, I'm out of here, and I will see y'all for my Bad Girls Club reunion review, and I'm out of here, y'all.